Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Upgrade. And for tonight's episode, we will be featuring Mega Custom Gorgosaurus. And here's the closer look.
So hello there everyone, and we're back for another video here on Extinct Bricks, and this time this is our reversion of the Gorgosaurus, or the custom Gorgosaurus, based off from well, not your nightmares, but based off from the Dinosaur Revolution TV series. And I think we did well in terms of reinterpreting the actual design. That is actually for a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but nonetheless, I think it would also be something of the sort, compatible with a Gorgosaurus, since the bone structures are fairly the same, only that it's on a smaller basis or a smaller scale. Well, our friend here, Cretaceous Bricks, will be coming back later on for some size comparisons. So let's have a closer look on our Gorgosaurus first. So, like in the title, I actually remade the Gorgosaurus, or a Lego Gorgosaurus, based off from, well, your nightmares, because you can see here that it looks like it's a in a skeletal form. And I think the Dinosaur Revolution's design of the Tyrannosaurus Rex is quite aiming for that that overall look, and it actually captured that as well. So I wanted to reflect that in the actual design of the Gorgosaurus that we have now, and here it is. So here's a reference photo of that particular design, and you can see here the resemblance in it, since it has that skull-like feature with some sort of a marking of the vertebral column from the neck going towards the back here and ends here. Also has that reddish markings on the underside, being cut off just before the abdomen would start. So I really like how it is actually interpreted, so I wanted to at least have one of those in my collection, and here it is. So what I specifically did here was that I added several details to the scope of the head, so it looks more accurate to the Gorgosaurus. I also did a little bit of dental works, just to make some specific differences from the previous ones that we've had. So this one has a more, I guess, accurate teeth to it. I wanted to have at least something new in the plate, so I wanted it to have black teeth. And yeah, so it could be poisonous or something like that. And then of course the eyes are actually glossed up, so you can see here that at certain angles where the light touches it will have a certain catch light to it. So it made it look more lifelike in a way, and somehow like a glass eye appearance. And like I said, the overall design is for it to have this skull-like feature on the face, and I think it did just that. And of course it has the details of the vertebral column here, and going towards the first half of the body. And yeah, so you can see here from below you have dry brushings of the red colors, and then of course some scale details on the legs, on the arms, and even on the tail of the figure. Of course, in terms of articulation, it can open and close its mouth like so. It has some articulation on the neck as well. And then of course I changed the arms so that the fingers would be situated inside. And then of course some changes on the feet as well, so that the middle or the second toe, or is it the third? Well, anyways, so the middle toe on on the feet would be much longer than the other two ones here. So it looks more, it doesn't look, you know, weird like in the rest, in the previous figure that we have. And yeah, so that's it for the closer look on the Gorgosaurus. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let's now move on to the next portion of the video.
Moving to size comparisons.
So we have here Cretaceous bricks back for some size comparisons, and based up from this particular photo over here, you can see that our Gorgosaurus is just the right size for its actual species. Now let's compare it with some of the carnivores that I've done so far, which are also within the same size range. First up, we have our reversion, of course, of the Albertosaurus. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but I think at least for me, it is one of the better designs that I have. This one is actually based off from the Isle Albertosaurus, and I really like the overall design on this one. So if you haven't seen the full video on the Albertosaurus, guys, I did a lot of changes to the previous one, so please check out that video. It would help to increase the views on that one as well. And if you happen to like it or did not like it, then put on a comment, and I do read them up, and I would reply as soon as I get some, I get to read your comments. All right, so that is the Albertosaurus, guys, for you. Next up, we have one of the older customs that I did from before, and also somewhat of a revision, is the Metriacanthosaurus, and here it is. And it's still in the old, I would say format on how I actually paint my my figures, and also how I do my customs in terms of sculpt. So this could do also some revisions, but I really like the Metriacanthosaurus, how it was actually done, or it was designed in the Jurassic World website. So if ever I would be doing a remake on this one, just a few tweaks and probably that's it. So but nonetheless, watch out for it, probably a short video of the Metriacanthosaurus. If you and if you do, and if you would like to see that, then please comment down below if that is something that you would like to see here on Extinct Bricks. Another one would be the Majangosaurus that I did a long time ago, and this is one of the earliest customs that I did way back several years ago. And it's a simple design, and it's based off from the Mattel figure. I really like the head shape and head sculpt on this one, so if ever I would do a remake once the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, or I would say Chaos Theory, would come out for the second season, then definitely I'll be revisiting the overall design and probably make changes as well, because there could be some improvements to this particular custom, since there have been updates on the overall design of that particular species. Next one would be the Torvosaurus, and this is also based off from the Dinosaur Revolution design as well, and so that is why I included it here. The Torvosaurus is one of those species that have a longer head compared to most Tyrannosaurids, and I really like the overall design on this one, because it's somewhat of a tiger stripe, but it's again a really old figure, or I mean an old custom of mine, and sometimes I really do tend to revisit some of my old ones and see what improvements I can do to them, and see how I can somehow at least give them a good pair of chance, at least in comparison with my current customs. And lastly would be And this is the Beckle Spinax. And for those of you who are, fans of the Jurassic World Chaos Theory franchise, this is actually part of those series that I've done, along with the new Allosaurus, the Big ET, and some other dinosaurs that I have there. So if you guys would like to see more of that, then please come and visit the channel and take a look at some of the costumes that I've done so far for the Chaos Theory line. And this one is actually one of those that I really like, because it's a new design from Jurassic World, and I really like that they're actually including more dinosaurs that are rather not so famous, and not so mainstream, and making them more known to to a larger audience. And so guys, if you haven't seen yet the Beckle Spinax that I did, then please come and visit the channel. But I'll also be placing in the link in the description box below, so that you won't have to go and scroll all of the videos that I have. But if you want to do that, then it'd be a pleasure, and I thank you for that. Well, that's it for the video on the size comparisons, guys. Let's now move on to Extinct Bricks PC roll call, and we have here all of the medium-sized theropods that I've shown you here so far. And if you do have other suggestions of other theropods or other carnivores that you'd like to see here on Extinct Bricks, then please comment them down below. Also, our friend Cretaceous Bricks here would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Bricks playlist. But I'll also be placing in individual links of each of the dinosaurs that you see here, so that you won't have to go through all of the I think 550 plus videos that I've already uploaded. Well, let's start with the Extinct Bricks PC roll call. Let's start from this side. So this is our Extinct Bricks PC, or Extinct Bricks reversion of the Albertosaurus, based off from the Isle. This is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Metriacanthosaurus, our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Mattel inspired Majangosaurus, our Extinct Bricks Dinosaur Revolutions is inspired Torvosaurus, our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Chaos Theory inspired Beckle Spinax, and then of course the star of the show here, this is our Extinct Bricks version of the Gorgosaurus, based off or inspired by the Dinosaur Revolutions Tyrannosaurus Rex. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one, and if you do, I would appreciate it if you give this video a like, if you would share it with your friends, also giving a comment or two. That actually helps the channel grow, and get the logarithm where we want it to be more exposed with other dinosaur lovers here on the on YouTube. And that's it for the video again, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next. Bye. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibitoy Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Usher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support their channel by subscribing, guys. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brick roar! Thanks everyone, and bye! Rah!